So the always reliable BrickTap just released some of the most interesting LEGO 2026 news bits that we've heard. Well, for now, they're rumored leaks, but I trust what BrickTap puts out there. Apparently, LEGO Ninja Turtles is returning. We haven't gotten a LEGO Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles set since 2014, albeit there were LEGO Ninja Turtle Fortnite skins. However, in 2026, the Ninja Turtle set that we know of so far is just going to be a BrickHeadz set. I love to see this license return to the world of LEGO, but dang it, just release minifigure sets for Ninja Turtles again. I would guess these are based off the classic TV show, which would be awesome because we never got classic TV show Ninja Turtle sets before. But I'm just hoping that maybe this means we'll get a direct-to-consumer Icons Turtle Van set sometime in 2026 based off the classic animated series. Anyways, I'm super happy that we now know what the next Legend of Zelda LEGO set is going to be, and it's going to be the Ocarina of Time, or as I say, Ocarina of Time, Ganondorf diorama, with 1,003 pieces releasing March 1st, 2026. So I'm guessing that final battle between Ganondorf and Link is what the set's going to be. That sounds awesome to me. I want more diorama sets, and that seems like the perfect scene from The Legend of Zelda to turn into a diorama. Of course, I hope one day we'll get a Hyrule Castle set. That would be amazing. But I'm pleased with this for now. Okay, weird stuff. There's going to be a Speed Champions F1 movie set of the APXGP race car. That is something that I kind of expected, and I was joking around with friends that, yeah, we're going to be getting F1 Speed Champion sets next year. I didn't think it would be actually happening, though. I mean, the movie was a surprise hit of the summer, and that does seem like a vehicle to perfectly translate into Speed Champions form, and I guess that means that we will be getting a LEGO Brad Pitt minifigure, which we've never gotten any Brad Pitt characters as minifigures before, surprisingly. I love seeing random movies turn into LEGO. This fits that bill. I didn't really care for the movie, but yeah, I'll be buying this day one. Anyways, we now know so much more about Pokemon. Apparently this was also from Max Bout, who is a pretty reliable source. I remember they leaked a lot of the Star Trek stuff. Apparently the sets will be 20 regular retail sets across 2026 with one February wave and then 2 other waves in the summer. And there's also going to be an additional 8 sets that are either giveaway promos, inside rewards, or BrickHeadz. So you got all that down, right? Well, apparently the first wave is going to be 3 D2C sets, 2 promos / BrickHeadz, and these will be sets aimed towards adults from $60 to $650, which we kind of covered in other leak videos. But we now know what that $650 set is going to be. It's going to be the Kanto starters, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander. Keep in mind, this is going to be a 6,838 piece set, which is insane. I mean, that price is really testing the limits of what LEGO fans will buy. I don't know if this is a smart move from LEGO. I mean, look, I love the Kanto starters. No way I'm dishing $650 for that. I assume LEGO's going to send it to me, so I'll look out there. But that's going to be hard to recommend to people at such a hefty price, and I wish they would just sell these individually. Now, if you need a brief reminder on the price and piece counts of the other sets, which we don't know what those will be, there's a $200 set with 2,050 pieces, a $60 set with 587 pieces, and apparently these are going to include this smart brick that people are talking about, which has capabilities, people are saying, to make noises, to light up, to maybe read QR codes. We'll have to wait and see. There is this Reddit comment that might even be alluding to more sets coming out, but even BrickTap said, take this as a grain of salt. This might be true, but we cannot confirm this. They're talking about a Jolteon vs Charizard set, a Gengar vs Cubone set. Loving how these are all Kanto based. I'm a Pokeboomer. But yeah, I just kind of wish that instead of having these big buildable Pokemon, which seems to be what this theme is going to turn out to be, I'd love to see minifigure sets and minifigure scale Pokemon. So it seems like another LEGO Mario move where they have an obvious thing they could do and they're not doing that. But hey, these could turn out really awesome. We'll have to wait and see. Apparently, there's also going to be a buildable Pikachu in one of these sets that will be a lot smaller, and it's kind of the one that we saw from the teaser is what BrickTap is saying, but we'll have to wait and see. And that one apparently has the smart brick in the tail. But look, these later waves seem like they might not be adult focused, and maybe that's where we'll see those minifigures that I'm hoping. I don't know. Now, the Lord of the Rings set that BrickTap is saying we're getting next year is going to be Minas Tirith, which is the one that so many of us have wanted for years. So that makes me really happy, and I can't wait to see how that turns out. That's going to be absolutely beautiful. But that's not all. Apparently, we will be getting a Sauron bust coming out in March. This will be $75, and it's not known if this will include a minifigure. But hey, if it's a bust set, the Marvel busts include minifigures, so I would assume it would include a minifigure, and it would just be a cheap way to get the Sauron minifigure that we got from last year's set that was over $400. I didn't get that set, so I'm all for this minifigure becoming easily accessible thrown in this set. BrickTap also mentioned of an upcoming icon set that will apparently be another White Star Line ship. If you know, the Titanic is a White Star Line ship, so that's interesting. I mean, that's one of the best-selling expensive sets, it seems like, so I'm not really surprised there. The next Modular Building, according to BrickTap, is going to be a furniture store or a music store, seemingly, which will be $220 to $280. Not bad. I mean, I haven't caught up with the recent modulars. I will catch up eventually before they retire because I try to collect them all. Other odds and ends include Bugs Bunny art as a set for 0920, which, judging by that set number, seeing how it's not an icon set, I'm guessing that will be something that's not straight from the art line, but a smaller scale thing. I mean, hey, look, we got a Looney Tunes set earlier this year, which was a Tweety Bird, another LEGO store exclusive, so I'm thinking something within that line, and apparently it's going to be Bugs Bunny eating a carrot. I like more Looney Tunes stuff. I wish it was a minifigure thing, but, you know, this is not a big release, and it's a fine addition to the LEGO Looney Tunes collection. And then apparently there's going to be BrickHeadz, not only for TMNT, as we said, but a Gremlins BrickHead. I'm guessing that's going to be Gizmo. Monsters Inc., which I want minifigure Monsters Inc. stuff, of course. I'll take BrickHeadz, though. And Angel from Lilo & Stitch, which will be adorable. And then finally, there's apparently going to be 11 special edition F1 helmets, which cover all of these set numbers, but they're not just F1 helmets. They could also be soccer/football, with one of them apparently going to be like a buildable football or soccer ball that opens up to reveal a stadium. So that's kind of cool. And apparently one of the F1 helmets is going to be Lewis Hamilton's. Kind of cool to see something Lewis Hamilton related in the world of LEGO. So that's about all that interests me from this crazy drop of so many rumors and leaks from the world of LEGO from BrickTap. So thanks to BrickTap, thanks to Max Bout. The fact that TMNT is coming back gets me really hyped. I know BrickHeadz have given us one and done returns before. I mean, look at Stranger Things, where we've gotten more Stranger Things BrickHeadz since the release of the Upside Down, but we haven't gotten any minifigure sets. I'm hoping that's not the case with something like TMNT, and I hope that in 2026, later that year, we'll see, again, a turtle van would be just an amazing icon seed to see. Please, LEGO, please. I'm not as hyped for LEGO Pokemon as I thought. I mean, it's a dream come true, but if they're going to be these expensive buildable Pokemon, I kind of like the direction that Mega Bloks had going way more. And I don't care about smart brick technology. I'm already massively disappointed with what they did with Mario. The electronic system got old very fast. It just makes the thing more expensive than it should be. So let me know in the comments below, which of these leaks excites you the most? Which one surprises you the most? Seriously, you subscribing helps so much, and you commenting and liking helps so much. But also, check out the BrickTap video because they have more leaks here and there. Not ones that I was super interested in, but just more stuff. So I linked that, and I'll see you later. Peace out.